Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We are out here in the Storm Peaks, doing Storm Peaks stuff. Now we made it over to K3, where we were supposed to be. First up, we just need to grab some shard wreckage from over here. We got all sorts of explosion and mess over here at Ricketts Folly. Don't know if it's gonna be enough piles of mess in order to actually finish the quest here. Since we need 10 pieces. Potentially get them drops from the scavengers here. Wouldn't be the craziest thing. And also things are respawning here too. We also need to get the gnoll rations from the gnolls here. So this will all work out. How large was this thing that exploded here? Looks pretty large. It's probably fine. Oh yeah. We got charred wreckage for days. Doing perfectly fine on that front. And we got some scavengers. Got some frostweave cloth. Also good. Might be a whole bunch of gnoll corpses over in the snow there. There's the rations we need. Perfect. And some more wreckage. Very good. A damaged necklace begins a quest. Interesting. Let's look at this. Requires jewel crafting 375 to fix it, apparently. Oh, that's interesting. The quest requires 375 jewel crafting. Well, that is interesting. So this has an auction value. Weird. So we won't be able to do that, obviously, because we don't have jewel crafting. Any gnolls around here? Might be more gnolls further afield. We got more broken bits of stuff. There's a scavenger. Savage Hills scavenger. Boy, there sure is not. What's wrong with these guys here? Scavengers. Let's see what this quest has to say in here. Food shortage. Gnoll camps to the west and scatter around scavenging. Okay, so there's actual camps over here to the west, they say. Right over there. Perfect. That'll give us some more gnolls to play with. Here's some more gnolls. We can work with that. Whoop. They're harvesting an iron wool mammoth. Very cool. Got some Essential Mystics. Any of these guys are gonna be dropping what we're looking for here. It's like first scraps and stuff. Drop over here. that up. In this area, in general. Yeah, got some dried knoll rations from them. Perfect. Or I could just harvest this mammoth that's here. That'd probably also work. Oh, let's drop here. If the goal here is to get the food portion. Savage Hills. Oh. Oh, we got whole boxes of the rations. Well, that works too. That works very nicely. A little bit of fighting, a little bit of collecting. All sorts of options out here. Instead we get a mana potion. A rune talent of stamina. 60 stamina, main hand dagger, huh? The damage per second is terrible and it increases spell power, so not really what we would use for our actual tanking setup. The stamina is good, but my goodness, is it not very good dagger for us. Alright. To 11 here. And this is still not quite the actual camp. Doesn't look like. You got boxes here that aren't actual boxes. There's Torseg the Exiled. That's something. Wanna mess with that? Let's have a mess with that. Some debuffs going here. Oh, he's really running now. Weakened. Buff himself up here a little bit. And down goes Torseg the Exiled. Didn't need to do that. But we could. We got a ice cleaver. Neat. We have fun here. I guess that really is most of the camp. Up there is Frosthold. Yeah. That was interesting. Just some Torseg's rest. He's really resting now. Here's another camp area. They should have some stuff. This guy back over here. Got some boxes. Not too many of the gnolls right here, it doesn't seem. That. Up to 13. There we go. So the boxes have a significant amount of the rations we're looking for here. So that works. What we got over here? More gnolls. Ah, Gnarlhide. Yeah, we also need to do that for the quest. Out of here. Out of here, Gnarlhide. There you go. Level 77. Slowly getting to higher level zones here. And really by the looks of everything here, this is... I mean, depending on what's going on in Hrothgar's Landing, this is like the penultimate zone here. It's a lot of work. Interested in this having an auction price of 300 gold. Seems like a lot. Because it is, comparatively.
What's up?
Clean up.
Have a good one.
We have to have something we can use to insulate our engines thing. It's this cold. Think, Jeer, think. Oh hey, did you get some of that wreckage for me? Yep. It's nice and charred.
Keep it real.
This will do nicely, thanks. Do you happen to see Dim out there? I sent him out a long while back, and he never came back. Hope he's alright. Speaking of which, I wonder where Jenks is. Yes, I did see them, and I think we saw Jenks earlier. I think that's the guy in the minefield.
Be good.
Just around the corner. Last note, where are my tools? Had them here just a moment ago. Oh, I probably forgot them when I was setting up that minefield in the west. That's mildly inconvenient. I'd be quite appreciative if you could go get them for me. You need to watch your step, though. You should be able to use the same path that I did to get out. Oh, and don't try to fly in. The presence of mind to set up turrets to shoot out anything that might fly. And they aren't very discerning in who they target. Oh boy. Retrieve the tools from the minefield.
Keep it real.
Great.
Time is money, friend.
Okay.
Well,
And Ricket here. Reclaimed rations. Hey there again. I was rumbling. How'd it go? Not bad. Dried rations.
if you ever
It'll work.
need anything,
Hope they weren't too hesitant to share the wealth. We've been pretty forgiving with them picking through our leftovers thus far. Well,
have a good one.
expression of gratitude.
Pleasure doing
Groovy,
business
you're
with
my
you.
kind of dwarf.
Be careful out there.
Ample inspiration.
Keep it real.
Wow, that stuff is nasty. Not to account for knoll taste or anything, but I figured whatever they had would at least be edible. Let's get more creative. Tor's got an explosive dispenser north of town, not far from the big cavern entrance. Can't miss it. I'm sure she intends them for mining purposes of some sort, but I've got a better idea. Grab one of those things and rush it to one of the nearby mammoths. Most of them are to the west. Collect the meat, bring it back. Once you retrieve a UDED, use it to blow up a mammoth.
Glad I could help.
I mean, I guess that's one decision. That's one option, I guess. Alright. Up towards the mine here. Oh, there it is. And a quest from Tor Rumblewrench here.
Yeah, what do you want?
2. Hello, Peach. Good to have your company. Moving in.
Be good.
Hiya, my name's Tor. I head up the mining operation here at K3. Or I will, shortly anyway. This here cave is full of creepy crawlies. Think we could do with a few less spiders before we move in. What do you think? Kill 12 crystal web spiders.
Have a good one.
A mine full of spiders is suboptimal for sure.
Welcome, friend.
And moving in.
Pleasure doing business
Another
with ya.
dispenser. Those things are dangerous.
Be careful out there.
Or
Carry
requisition.
back.
We're moving in. There were some snowballs here when we arrived. Their mining operation seems to have met some unfortunate happenings, though. Doesn't much matter. We were taking over soon anyway. Some of our miners in there to get me some ore samples and use to calibrate our machines for processing. But they haven't come back. Mind going in there and nabbing some samples for me in their stead? The snowballs probably have some of them, but I'd expect most of them are dead by now. Retrieve 5 samples of impure serenite.
If you ever need anything,
Get more information about this whole serenite business. Dispenser rumbles you externally. Retrieve a bomb from the dispenser. Throw the explosive at an iron wool mammoth before it explodes. Unstable D16 explosive device. Alright, let's go find a mammoth to explode. Oh, we only have 30 seconds left on this explosion. That's not ideal. Quickly. Locate mammoth. There's an exploded mammoth. I want to explode my own mammoth. Here's one. Off the mount. Explosion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll work. That is one way to do things. It's very efficient. And the big mammoth carcass in the middle has 3 of the meats. Amazing. Alright. I'd say that went pretty well. And here is the minefield. he's getting shot by the turrets here. Alright. We need to get over there to the middle. Oh boy. Well, it really depends how close we can get to these mines. Oh, about that close, it seems. Ah! Alright. Up. Now we're back over here. Now we're over here. Now we're over here. I mean, if we clear out the mines with our body, it's bound to work, right? I think this is a problem we can solve with explosions. I just want to be over here for a little bit, you know? Alright, where is the actual entrance here? Right over here. Beautiful. Hi, how are you? I'm just here for the tools. Hi, Jenks. Okay. Well, that worked. Eventually. Let's see if we can just fly out of here. I want to see what happens. Yeah, it threw a rocket at me. It doesn't matter. Honestly, safer just flying in and taking some anti-air shots there. My goodness. Turn some more quests here.
Hey, how you doing?
Just around the corner. If Jenks were here, I could have just sent him on this errand. Oh, on second thought, I'm not sure I told him where the safe path is anyway. Good thing I have you, resourceful adventure types around, eh? Yep. We did not find the safe way. We eventually found it. Mostly ignored it, though.
Have a good one.
Ah, these are them. Thank you kindly. Hope you didn't have too much trouble traversing the field. Oh, we just kind of cleared the minefield with our bodies. Yeah, that's alright.
Be good.
Slightly unstable. Looking good. No, not you, my new mines. No, not you, my new mines. You're just a little full of yourself, aren't you? I, on the other hand, am absolutely brilliant. My intellect cannot be matched. What were we talking about? Oh yes, my new mines. New and improved, ready for whatever devious use Ricket has concocted. Be a good lad and go hand them off to Ricket, will you? She's right over there. Should be quite the epic journey, I'm sure. Be careful though, she's a little loopy. Bring the improved landmines to the other side of the base here.
Keep it real.
They're ticking. Oh boy.
Interesting. Be good.
Did you ever finish the mines? Dandy. They're also spiky. Fantastic.
Glad I could help.
Well, aren't these just the cutest little packets of destruction you've ever seen?
Keep it real.
Delicate touch. I've been waiting an eternity for these mines. Well, a few days at least. What took him so long? Here's the lowdown, compadre. There's this nasty bunch of Magnetar, you know, big, hairy, extremely ugly. And they seem pretty keen on taking K3 for themselves. Not going to happen. We got some defenses set up in their path, northeast of here. Sadly, our laser turrets have pretty limited power supplies. That's where these mines come in. Get over there and blow them up good. Use the landmines to fend off 12 attackers from Garm. Both Garm invaders and Snowline followers will count towards the goal. And
Glad I could help.
improved
Time,
landmines.
money, friend.
And we have ample inspiration.
Be good.
I know my plan was brilliant. Don't even worry about it. Does it feel good to be in the presence of greatness? A little tingly, maybe? Hearty mammoth meat. Well done.
If you ever need anything.
And it's already well done. I outdo myself sometimes. Thanks much, friend. Now that is some fast food. What do we got here? Got some spell power belt, spell power feet, spell power helmet, plate wrist, 43 stamina and 29 dodge. It's got significantly less stamina, and this one has parry instead of dodge. And a gun with agility and hit rating. Alright. That's okay. Gives more agility but less crit, which basically evens out. And plus 2 hit rating but minus 21 armor penetration, so not exactly. What's the most expensive thing? Gonna be the gun here. We will take that for the money.
Keep it real.
Alright. Okay. Let's continue our explosions here. Danger. Here's the Garm invaders and such. Oh wow, look at all these guys coming. Let's place some landmines here. Even Garm's Bane. Just keep placing landmines. He exploded. Yeah, just keep on walking over this way. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And some for you. Well, this is working out. I mean, it's not counting as many as I expected it to. That's alright. K3 Peccaderm Prevention Device. That's the thing we just got there. Exploded. Oh yeah. They're trying. They're mostly just exploding. But here's a nice pile of guys. Alright. And the laser system seems to also be working here. Brilliant. Helps a little bit at least. And fly back in here. Easy enough. A delicate touch. So here I sat, basking in the awesomeness that is me, and in the distance I hear a pop, then another, then a dozen more, and a smile crept onto my face. I thought of all those Magnetar and Snowballs eagerly rushing to their own deaths. Was it glorious? Oh yes. Very much so. And a magical wrist bit. Spell power shoulders. Spell power helmet. And a limited edition ring with haste and attack power. No hit rating. So we're missing that part at least. We lose 33 hit rating for 21 attack power and 20 haste. I'm okay with my current rings, honestly. Let's see what we got here. Take the helmet.
Pleasure doing business.
Very good.
with ya.
Let's go pop over to the spider cave here. There's a whole bunch of mammoths. Oh, get them all in a pack here and explode all 4 of them. Sounds like a great time. Alright, Crystal Web Cavern. Some snowballs. We got impure Serenite. I prefer pure Serenite. Still pretty wild. How much there is, like, lore and stuff about Serenite. Meanwhile, we have, like, equipment that was made of the stuff. What do I know? No, there's some Serenite in here. So we can get some impure Serenite and also some pure Serenite, it seems. I just need to fight some spiders. Frozen for a little bit. Crystal chains. Wild. We got a quest above us here. Or below us here. There he is. And a spider for good measure. Injured goblin miner. Poison. My insides are churny. Only partly forgotten. Oi, it's like there's a propeller in my stomach. I think I can walk, but I got something nasty in my system, or I got bit by something in the back of the cave. It was bigger than the other spiders and brightly colored. Ricket can probably make me an antidote, but she needed the venom sac from whatever bit me. Would you mind finding it for me? I don't think Tor is coming. I'll just pretend I'm dead here, and hopefully they'll leave me alone. Alright. Nice tip venom sac. Very good. Plenty of spiders in here. I'm sure we would end up fighting enough spiders if we just continued on. This is good too. So we need to get to the back of the cave. Here is something. Was it kobolds? Hard to say. They're very stuck currently. There's an ore up here. Yeah, it's around the side here. Spider. Serenite. This is not the impure Serenite. So it doesn't complete our quest, but it does add to our stack of loot. So that's still good. And here go the spiders, dropping all the different things in the world. As per usual. Let's see if we can get down to the back of the cave. Kind of. Oh, this is just a dead end here. Yeah. Fair enough. Need to find the biggest spider. Ooh, more actual Serenite. I will also take that. Oh, it's much larger down on this level. All these guys are stuck. Wild. Okay. We got way more spiders here. We got a whole bunch of guys over here. Another injured miner. And some snowball. Right, they've got the ores we're looking for. Way more for that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, plenty of stuff. Here's a spider for good measure. That is the ore we need. Perfect. Seems to be very common here. At least we got that going for us. So they're just mining the impure Serenite. Meanwhile, I'm up here mining the pure Serenite. Because I'm just that good, I guess. Okay. And giant spider. Not seeing it. We need to continue further this way. Into the spidery part of the cave.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Crystal web. Spitter spider. More ore. Kobolds fighting guys. We will just defeat everything. It's a reasonable strategy here. This is a great mine. excited to be a part of it. Alright. Deeper and deeper in here we go. My goodness. Really, really is. Honestly, kind of impressive. Gonna find the spider over here. Why not? Get some spidery bits. Always a good time. There's a thingy. And there's an ice tip crawler. There's the venom sack. Well, there's an ore over here too, so I'm gonna go grab that. Obviously. I don't have too many ores. Nice. Last item. Is return to the injured goblin. Here is even more spidery spider eggs. Let's continue this way. Be worth checking out a little bit more. Go deeper and deeper into the spider nest. Always a good plan. Seems mostly deserted. I was expecting a even larger spider. That's alright. We already have large enough spiders here, I'd say. Don't really need more than that. We've done plenty of spidery business already here. Quite the cavern though, my goodness. Very cool. What's this bell here? 52 stamina belt. Not even close. The tanky sets are very, very tanky. That's for sure. Even not in the tank set, we're still doing pretty good here. We got 15,500 health. Not too shabby. As far as I can tell. It's good enough for me. Yeah, 16,000. Alright, so we can also just go to this one here. Saw them when we were walking around. Maybe they managed to move themselves over here somehow. Injured goblin miner writhes in pain. Yeah. That should cut it. I hope Rickett can put something together for me. Ready to get out of here then? Yep. Bitter departure. Oi, thank you. Thought for sure I'd just be a spider snack. Perhaps I'm speaking a bit soon here though. Let's get the heck out of here. You know, as soon as you're ready to go, make it quick. Alright. I'd prefer to leave sooner rather than later with the slowly dying from poison and all. I'm ready, let's get you out of here. And by that I mean, you sprint off ahead, aggroing everything. And we will deal with the consequences. Man, for dying from poison, they are really making good time here. Good for them. There's another miner over there. We only have to rescue one. Everything's fine. Run back to where they exited the predetermined path here. Spider. Hey. This is a useful quest here. You are completing a quest and leaving a cave at the same time. Very good. Very good. aggro another spider? Of course you are. I got some spider bits too. Which you can technically sell, I guess. There's some more snowballs up here. That's alright. Nice. He's gonna go attack him for some reason. Alright. That's fine. Just couldn't leave without defeating the competition a bit more. There you go. Gonna bring the venom sac to Ricket, then, you know, collapse. Thank you for helping me. Now they're really fast. Now they teleport. Alright, that's fine. Got some magic up there. And here is Tor.
Hey, how you doing?
Moving in.
Be careful out
Haha.
there.
Good to see you're up for some dirty work. Much appreciated there, pal.
Have a good one.
And we got ore repossession.
Glad I could help.
You have some of that ore for me? Yep. I'm keeping the pure Serenite. You can have the impure. It's fine by me.
Hurry back.
Ooh, that's a ripe stench right there. You had to get hands-on with some of those snowballs, didn't you? I do appreciate it, then.
If you ever need
There you
anything.
go. Well, that is mine time completed. Pop back down in here. Talk to Ricket.
What's up? Have a good one.
Thank you for helping out our miner back there, Eric Erickson. I should be able to put together an antidote, no problem. If you stumble into Tor again, tell her that she's a jerk for me, will ya? Let's see what we got here. Got a two-handed sword, which is technically 0.1 damage per second better than my cleaver. Lacks the attack power. Gets some crit and haste. Oh, I think losing that much attack power is probably worse than the critical strike rating and haste gain. It's close though. It's a two-handed sword. Could probably use that. A two-handed staff here. It is a staff with intelligence buff, intellect. Yeah. One-handed sword with no stamina on it, and a main hand dagger with spell power. So let's pick up the, just to check here exactly what the difference between the attack power and the crit haste. I mean, I guess that's more of a actual calculation we need to do. I'm gonna just pick up the Snowblind Butcher here, just to compare things.
Keep it real.
And cell block Tengu.
Be careful out
The
there.
Sapper Squad is ready. That means it's time for fun. There's only one thing holding us up from our full-scale assault on Garm. I sent a runner to a teleporter up behind him. Successfully, I might add. You return to get the power cell it needs to function. It isn't working yet, which means the power cell didn't get there. You look for one on the other side of Garm's Bane for the power cell. When you find it, bring it farther east to Garm's Rise and activate the teleporter. Alright. So activating a teleporter. That's cool.
Be good.
So if we look at our damage here, it's 330. I mean, it's going to be the offhand. Also, how is our two-handed swords, anyways? 352? It's not ideal. Let's look here. Because we definitely would lose a lot of attack power. We go from 204.6. It also has haste, which is going to also kind of mess up the numbers here. So 204.6. It was 198.5. Crit chance is 27.89 here. So 1.3% crit chance there. We lose some attack power. We get some haste. We go from 339.9 on that up to less, I guess, because we lost all the attack power from the offhand. So the offhand attack power is put into everything and then counts for the main hand too. 3.38. 4. It's not a huge amount of haste, it doesn't seem. Probably pretty similar. If it had some of that attack power, it would obviously be pretty good. But losing all that for just the crit and haste. Options. Alright. So we need to head. I mean, I guess we can do a little bit more just right over here still. We got stuff to do with the town up above. Got some goblin prisoners and equipment. And blood is thicker is the fishing quest.
Too far away.
Hey there. Storm Maiden. A relic of Ulduar. Seem to be individuals who place value in these. Okay. And we got a key to open up a rusty cage. And that frees the prisoner. Now hightail it. Thanks, friend. Don't know exactly how they plan to get out of here. We're way up here on a cliff, so I guess that's their problem. There's some equipment in crates. Good. So we can just make our way around this village here.
Out of range.
Picking up scraps and people and crates and keys. Everything you want everything you'd want to have. Relic of Ulduar. It's not a quest item, it doesn't seem. It's probably gonna be similar to the Drakari offerings here. See if there is something we can do with that. Let's look around town here. Looking pretty good. Another relic. Lots of relics of Ulduar here.
Need more range.
Okay. And lots of people to get. And a key. We might not even need multiple keys here. It's also entirely possible. There's a healing potion. And a crate. And other guys in here. Got it free. Very good.
Too far away.
And some AoE. That was a good time. Another key from them. We got a cool blue fire here. Very fancy. Some more equipment. Free some more prisoners. Good. And we'll pop up this way. So, here we going. Take these guys out. Another relic. Free the prisoner. I guess these are the relics of. No, these are ancient relics? Relics of Ulduar. Okay. They don't have the symbol there for some reason. That's alright. Oh, there's somebody else in here. Drop from them. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like we have further up this way, maybe more stuff. Totems and stuff. Lots of things. Also some serenade over there. Whose totems are these? I'm just finding mysterious totems. Wild. Mysterious. Exciting. So we need just more stuff in general. Got some storm cloud now. Rude. There's a key. This is the Forlorn Mine. Cool. Within our village. A larger area in here. There's somebody. They really fall hard on the floor there, don't they? My goodness. Got some more boxes. Yes, we do. Let's see these ancient relics. 10 relics around wrong. We can bring packed full of ancient relics and baubles. So we can get them here, but we could also possibly get them other places too. I think that's a huge deal, either way. Okay, any more things to go? I don't think we're gonna find all the relics we're looking for here. There's an ore around here somewhere. That's me. Oh, oh. It's down below. Grab some equipment here. There we go. That'll work. The ore is... It's gonna probably be in the mines then. Would make the most sense. Because there's a mine over there too. Alright, so we can head in there probably. Probably for a quest. Return. Alright. We got some stuff there though. So this might be like a longer, repeatable kind of distance too, maybe. Oh, that's in Frosthold. Okay. So, yeah, we're not to that part quite yet.
Welcome, friend.
I took our men.
Pleasure doing
You did it.
business
Our
with
boys are
ya.
back. Fantastic. Got some spell power shoulders, spell power gloves, spell power wrists, spell power plate, and a ring, which has critical strike, attack power, and armor penetration. Seems to always be black. Frozen mood ring. Interesting. So we could get some armor penetration from that. Lose out on the hit rating and attack power. I'll take this. This even has a socket. Look at that. Blue socket is not really what we need for most things. And especially on that piece. That's okay.
Glad I could help.
All our boys are back, thanks to you, Erickson. Well, all but one. My brother, Zev, is still up there, according to the others. Apparently they have some sort of mine where they make their prisoners work. Go in there and see if you can find out anything. Find the entrance to the Forlorn Mine in northern Sisfrildar village. Look for clues about Zev Fistlespark's whereabouts.
Keep it real.
We can do that. Another question here.
Hey, how
Equipment
you
recovery.
doing?
Look with our equipment. Yep. So we got most of the people and the equipment.
Hurry's back.
Thanks, Erickson. We'll see what we can do to salvage these parts.
If you ever need anything,
Now we just need to go find her brother. Should be doable. We can find the entrance. That's easy enough. We literally already did find the entrance, so we got that under control. We're gonna keep finding more of these relics. Teleporter is probably further this way. That'll work. And when we're down in this mine, we can also probably find some ores and stuff. Oh yeah. I can work with that. Let's throw ourselves down here into the Forlorn Mine. We've got captive Vrykles. Interesting. And Lochner the Crone. These mines are a dreadful place. Fortunately, I don't plan on being here long. Leave no goblin behind. Definitely not with the Highlander. Hildnir? Something like that. So what are you here for? Ah, you must be looking for the new prisoner. Yep. The Crone's Bargain. Yes, it must be the little green prisoner you're after. We might be able to help each other. You're not going to get the goblin out of here by force. Not alive, anyway. Among my people, I'm known as a Yerkvin, a practitioner of illusions. As you can see, the Hildir have made me their prisoner. If I had my runes, I could make you go unnoticed among them. Further inside, patrolling the mines, you'll find a overseer named Syra. She has my runes. Retrieve them, and we'll talk some more. Alright. Overseer Syra, you say? Well, let's get in here then. There's Adrian the Cruel. That's not who we're looking for. It's probably fine. Go down one of these mine tunnels, see if it actually goes anywhere. Looks a lot like a dead end, probably. Yeah. That's not gonna help. He's exhausted. Surprising they don't have more people around. Water there. Trying to stop the captives from having a break here. Oh, here's Overseer Syra. Hi, how are you? Alright. There you go. That worked. I guess they've got the one overseer for this entire section of the mines, I guess. If it's working for them, I guess. Except it's not, because the overseer is dead now. My runes, Eric Erickson. Do you have them? Runes of the Yerkvin. Yep. Looks like a lot like these relics we got here, but it's fine. I wasn't sure you were coming back. I dread to think what will happen to me if I stay here for much longer. Oh. Look at us now. Our deal is made then, Eric Erickson. You help me get out of these chains, and I'll help you find your little green friend. The Hlindir who runs this mine is known as Mildred the Cruel, and with good reason. Tell her you've been sent to lend a hand with the mines, wherever she asks until she trusts you with the keys to my shackles. Now I'm the tall. I'm tall now. That is definitely a jump there, my goodness. Oh. We can sit down. He's already blue, so that's probably fine. We can't wield the weapons, unfortunately. This is probably great. I feel so slow because we're going the same speed, but each step is obviously much larger and longer. Here's Mildred the Cruel. I was expecting a replacement for one of my overseers. It's about time you showed up. Let's put you to work. Discipline. Let's start you off with something straightforward. The male Vrykul that work the mines for us do so against their will, purely out of fear of our blades. Once in a while, one of them will lose their motivation. Find any uncooperative Vrykul and put them in their place. Take this disciplining rod. You want to inflict pain, not death. Well, most of the time anyway. Ah, the exhausted Vrykul. Perfect. We jump over this? Of course we can't. With our current stature, we should absolutely be able to jump over that. Just saying. Get an exhausted Vrykul to make him return to work. Or attack you. Treat me like a beast. Oh, we can attack in our big size.
I need a target.
Now we're holding our weapons. They actually look normal sized. For how big we are.
Too far away.
Teach you some manners. Man, they are not. I mean, they're attacking. It also counts for the quest, though, so I'm fine with it. I'm very large. Amazing. See if we can find some more exhausted guys down this way. Worth checking multiple locations. Got some captives. Yeah, here's a exhausted guy.
I'm out of range.
I'll have revenge someday. He's fine. We just motivated him a little bit. And look, we got the last one over there. This quest doesn't make a huge amount of sense when one of the group is not in disguise here. Or having a group at all. When the whole point of this thing is getting a new overseer here. I guess there's also another overseer also running around, so it's fine, I guess. Not bad for a new overseer. I have another task for you if you're feeling brave today. Got a spell power that. Ooh, we got lots of stuff with sockets. I guess we're getting to that section of the game, of the expansion here now. Very good. Leather. A piece of mail with agility, haste, and armor penetration. Lacks strength. So you replace 3 stats with 3 completely different stats there. And a plate helmet. Increases armor penetration, strength, stamina. It's got less strength, less stamina, less critical strike. It has the armor penetration and a yellow socket, which would get 4 more strength. I don't know if that'd be enough to get it over what we currently have. We're getting near. We're getting near upgrades at least. Just continue to get things. Examples to be made. For action, there is an opposite reaction, sister. In case of us applying pressure on the males, this has meant newly spread rumors of insurrection. The bearded pig behind this rabble-rousing is called Garhal. Put an end to him, make sure the other males see his demise. Must learn that insubordination will not be tolerated. Slay Garhal. Alright. Do we know where Garhal is? Further in? I don't think we saw any named guys. There he is. Hi, Garhal. Bye, Garhal. Eh. I mean, the other ones saw what happened, but also they're getting beaten, possibly killed there, so. Yeah. See how that plays out for everyone here. If I had any reservations regarding your commitment when you first arrived, I no longer have any. Just a little more effort, you can be a permanent member of my operation. A certain prisoner. You are without mercy. You'll do well around these parts. I have another task I ask of you. There is a female Vrykul prisoner who's become more of a liability than I had anticipated. She had the gall to claim the right to take part in the Houdsmeet, our sacred competition of strength and fighting prowess. Here's the key to her shackles. Make it as painless as possible. She's a female after all, even if not one of us. Take Mildred's key to MacLeod the Crone. There we go. And this overseer is clipping into the floor. It's probably fine. This is a good disguise. Disguised as a Brunhildar challenger. Oh, we're no longer disguised. As soon as I say, oh, this is a really good disguise, it really works. Just completely falls apart. Typical. There you go. It's about time, Mildred's key. I knew you'd be back. Get me out of these shackles, and I'll help you find the goblin. Change the scenery. Excellent. There's an exit in the eastern end of the mine. It leads to Brunhildar village. Follow it, and I'll meet you there. Let's not be seen together, so no one suspects you of aiding me. With my magic to disguise my appearance, not worry, dwarf. Find your friend in no time. Reconvene in Brunhildar village. Alright. Let's head that way. I mean, we still have the disguise buff on, even if the buff doesn't seem to be, if the disguise doesn't seem to be working anymore. Just gonna go through the mine here and we'll end up on the other side. Perfect. That'll work. That'll work. I mean, I'm pretty confident we could have just freed the goblin with force. It wouldn't have been a problem. But we go along with what people tell us to do. Typically it works out. And he wasn't even in this mine. We just went to a completely different mine for no apparent reason. Alright, it's fine. And now we're over here. And there is the crown. Look at them. All they care about is outdoing each other. You're here. Good. Think I know where your goblin is. Fantastic. I trust that the green little one you've been looking for. That's the green little one. Probably there. Very good. Step in before that hinder splits him in half. You're right in the middle of the Halsmeet, so all challenges must be accepted by participants. Nothing to stop you from taking your green friend's place. Challenge Agneta Tribe's-daughter in order to save Zeke Fizzlespark. Alright. There you are. Yeah, this is not a battle you want to be doing here. The spewing green pup was of no use at the mines. No matter, make for a suitable warm-up battle. Skip the warm-up, sister. You're too scared to face someone your own size. Yeah, this doesn't really work with the disguise broken, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm not afraid of anything. Bring it on. Should have been afraid. Out of here. Thank you, thank you. Time to get away from these crazy blue women.
Go in peace.
Goodbye. I don't know where you're running to. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Well done, young one. Looks like our deal has been satisfied on both our ends. The Halsmeet. Whether you've noticed or not, by defeating your first Hlindar in hand-to-hand combat, you've entered the Halsmeet, the great competition of Hlindir against Hlindir, to determine who will rule by Thorim's side. The Halsmeet is the reason why I was imprisoned, for I sought to partake in the competition, but was far too old and frail to be a match for the Hlindir. If you're willing to listen, I have a proposition for you. Interesting. Tell me about this proposal. You see, Thorim is not like these harpies. He's a worthy being of near godlike stature. He served the Titans as guardian of Ulduar and the Terrace of the Makers. That is until his wife, Sif, was cowardly slain by his brother. What happened then? Thorim lost it. He lashed out against his most beloved allies, the Frost Giants. That's one reason why, to this day, this land is torn apart by the war between the Hlindir and the Sons of Hodor, and why Thorim has exiled himself to the Temple of Storms. Want me to take part in the Houndsmeet to end the war? What do I care if these she-wolves and the Frost Giants kill each other every day? No, no. I want Thorim to break out of his stupor, rally all his allies to retake Ulduar. The war will be torn asunder if he fails to accomplish this. And of course, I'll reward you appropriately. Very well, I'll take part in this competition. The Halsmeet. It's settled then. You'll compete in the House Meet. With my help, you'll restore Great Thorim to his rightful place. Taking on all challengers. Let's get you started. The good news is that by defeating Agneta, you've earned yourself a spot in the next round of matches. The bad news is that all your opponents will also have defeated someone in their first round. Do not expect pushovers. Once you defeat 6 victorious challengers. Alright. And where can we find victorious challengers? The War Beast down here. War Beast Matriarch. We got a Bear Handler. House Meet is sacred. Whoever earns victory is assured lifetime next to Thorim. Sounds cool to me. Poisons and reagents here.
My prices aren't negotiable.
Alright.
You are wise to depart.
War back here. We're supposed to be competing in some competition instead of mining. I'm good with that. Let's find these victorious people here. Challengers, challengers. Dragons. There's a victorious challenger. Stable master. The Arbiter. Here's a challenger. You think you have what it takes? Let's do this, sister. You will not defeat me. I will defeat you, actually, turns out. And another one spawns in the same place. Perfect. I can work with that. That was efficient. Just getting 2 wins right next to each other. Here's more of the challengers. They're not doing much here. So let me just speed through the rest of this super important competition thing that they're trying to do. You've done it, Eric Erickson. You've bested some of the fiercest fighters the Hindar race has to offer. Brilliant. Spell power, spell power. 79 stamina. Helmet? That's okay. Plus 6 stamina from that. And whatever we can get in a yellow socket. That's a maybe. And a one-handed mace with quick strike and expertise. I'll have to look into the sockets. How much that can actually give us. It's already at 79 compared to 90. Actually 85. If we put a gem in there, it would be better, I think. Oh, that's the. Of course, we'll take that. What's over here? You'll need a bear. You succeeded in the first rounds of the Hounds Meet. To advance further, you're going to need a war bear of your own. Unfortunately, the Hlindir don't give them out to just anyone. You have to emerge victorious from true battle, not just gladiatorial combat. The Hlindir of Brunhildar are currently involved in a feud against the Sons of Hodor, Thorim's former allies. Speak to Brianna just outside the village and see how you can help them prove yourself in the process. Alright. It's seeming like this is going to be a little more involved. I was thinking we'd just go fight a few more guys and we'll be done here. No. It's been quite a few times here where we've inadvertently ended the episode right before the finale. It sounds like there's at least a few more parts here. So we will finish winning this whole competition thing next time. Goodbye.